welcome, everybody. We are live. This is Beard Advice Live. My name's Dan. This is the Mayor. Mayor, how you doing?
Good evening, everyone. I am doing well. Just February, kind of cold out, not too cold.
It was cold.
Last week when I got here, there was a lot more snow. I was like making tracks into your little...
Yeah. So, long day here, man. It's tough times all around with stuff, but this is the smooth sailing. This is the cherry on top, the nice end to the night. It's the good life. I have the tough day, hang out with you guys, hang out with the mayor, then I get to go see Sam C afterwards. No complaints here whatsoever.
It's the Oasis.
Ooh, the Oasis.
We were talking about deserts in class today. It's the Oasis, a little bit of palm tree, a little bit of like water, relax, take a nap.
Yeah.
No lion's gonna eat you here, though.
Yeah. And this is a show where we give beard advice. Humans send in pictures, so far limited to humans.
Although,
who knows where the future will take us. Humans send in pictures of their beards, and they let us know their problems, their goals, what should I trim? Should I style? What should I do? Myself, the mayor, and the chat, we give our advice, and then oftentimes they take the advice and they follow up, or sometimes they don't take the advice and they follow up. It's really cool to see in real time, and we have some traditions on the show that date back even before this show with 2 previous Wednesday night shows that we've been doing for a while now.
we had 2 shows previous, I guess. I mean, the summer thing, and then
Major League Bearded. So we have. So what do we got, Mayor? What's a tradition?
Traditionally, we enjoy the meat products. This week, we have a variety, like different things. All of them are different than what we've used before. We've got Wild Bill's. It says jerky from the jar.
So if you guys have tried any of these, let us know your thoughts down below. This is kind of a grab bag today. So if you've tried it, let us know.
This is an interesting one because usually I stay away from teriyaki, but this is the Duke's teriyaki. And if you guys can see in the bottom, gluten-free.
Gluten-free.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, teriyaki, when you have the soy sauce, it's hit or miss, but it's getting better and better and better. So we love Duke's, but we've never tried this one. But there are some that we don't like. We didn't like the peach.
There's a garden one, too.
The garden one we didn't like,
peach,
and the peach one we didn't like.
I don't even think you can get it anymore, because guess what?
Yeah, it wasn't good.
And then we have No Man's Land. This is premium stuff. If you guys have ever tried it, it is the hot. We're going to put that on Dan's side, but it's excellent stuff. And I will dabble in it, but I do already have a little bit of a runny nose, which is interesting. I haven't had a cold, like a runny nose cold in like 2 years. So it's interesting. I think things are good. That's what I could go into my science. What are we drinking?
We are drinking some Voltage here. Some Voltage. It's cold. It's fresh. We are ready. So we are excited. And oh man, Bearded Wolverine said, I had the teriyaki in hand, but went with the old standby hot and spicy. That's it's in the running for one of my favorite snacks. It's right there.
Being a dad, being a guy, being whatever age we are, having responsibilities. It's about. Wow, is that me?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. That's the mayor cam.
It's about, but sometimes it's about, why it's the old reliable?
No.
Because it's good. Because we're treating ourselves to what we like. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with having a couple routines in your life. That's what you get old for, so you can figure out, skip the nonsense.
Yeah. Thank you, Ray. I really appreciate that, man. Very, very kind words. Thank you to everybody that said hello. Thank you to everybody that hit the thumbs up. If you guys do not mind, please consider hitting the thumbs up like Mr. Votto said right now. And if you're so inclined, hey, we would be honored if you shared this stream. Maybe it reaches somebody new. Maybe it reaches somebody that forgot about this stream and would love to come join us. And we don't always, but sometimes we have some pretty awesome giveaways on Wednesdays. And tonight is one of those nights. If you're watching and you're not subscribed, we'll go over the rules in a little bit, but you do need to be subscribed so you can comment to win the giveaway. So if you don't know how to subscribe, check for that subscribe button and get on it so we can get you guys in here. And shout out to Mrs. Mayor, Mrs. Betsy. How are you doing, ma'am? And everybody in the chat, Mayor, you got a question for him? You want me to hit him a question, get him started?
I got a question for him. I saw Mrs. Mayor. I thought, well, I don't want to. I'm thinking the real from Beyond Beard. I do 1 to 10. Just saying, what is the worst piece of laundry? Whether it's socks from having to match, the piece of laundry that annoys you the most.
Easy. Fitted sheets.
Oh.
Terrible. When you take the fitted sheets out of the dryer, everything's rolled up inside of it, and then you go to put it on the bed, and you're like, oh, well, there's a sock. There's something I forgot.
It's like they work together to create chaos.
Oh, man.
Fitted sheets, tucking in your little sock there. Literally, before I came over, I had 14 different shorty socks. None of them were the same, and there were no matches in sight. And I mentioned it out loud, and Mrs. Mayer was not thrilled to hear my complaints.
No?
No, I was shocked.
Okay.
I thought we had an open forum now.
Was it a timing?
Oh, always.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I should have known better.
Yep, fitted sheets. All right. Oh, first off, I am a frequenter of Voltage. You're not so much.
I don't think I've ever had it.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yes.
Breaking
I was
news.
going to say that. I didn't want to stop you, but I don't think I've ever had it. So it's raspberry.
Yeah.
Plus just Mountain Dew, basically.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I love it. It's it's right around that top 5 mark. And so we're going to go in, guys, for the first time with the teriyaki. And shout out to Michael Miller. He's sending in some jerky for next week for us. If anybody ever has any jerky they like or it's local to them, please reach out. We'd be honored if anybody wanted to send some out. But let's try this teriyaki one. Gluten-free. We'll give it a shot.
All right. And you were talking about sometimes we do giveaways. And that is pretty fun. We get a lot of guys in for that. And this, do we have one tonight?
We do.
Okay.
I got a graphic for it, so we're going to hold that suspense.
We'll drop it on them. But I'm just excited because it's one that it's a company I've never been involved with. So, beyond bearded, guys, just to say this, I know this Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday. But at 9 o'clock Eastern, if you're not a football, not a sports person, or the game's a blowout, the commercials let you down, I would love to invite you out to check me out. Well, check out the show. We're going to be talking this week about head hair, conditioning. We're going to talk about some topics. I love to do my trivia. I love to do fascinating facts. So I just wanted to let you know, Beyond Bearded, 9 o'clock, we started at the beginning of the year. Yes, even on Super Bowl Sunday, I'll be killing it.
That's right. And we have Voltage is the best. Love that. And then Voltage or Livewire. I'll be honest. I went and I wanted to find something different for this week. And I was going for Livewire because we've never done Livewire on stream. They didn't have it, which surprised me. And I love Voltage. If I had to pick out of the two, I would take Voltage. So, good question. What up, Rob? What up, Alley Cat? What up, Jesse?
Speedway, right?
Speedway, yep.
They usually have regular diet and then one more.
Well, they had the Spark, or the new one, is that Spark, and then they had Voltage as well. All right, feedback on the teriyaki for the Dukes? Good.
I think great.
Do you? Okay, so I got hot as the best, their normal links as great, and then this one is good. I'm gonna have to go in again, but it's just good to me. So
yeah, I agree with that.
okay, all right.
The soy kind of masked some of the good meat seasonings that you normally get in the original.
Yep. And so yeah, guys, again, if you're just coming in, we try out different jerkies on here. And hey, Molly, and we're gonna be going with some No Man's Land. We've had this before. This is available pretty much nationwide now, which is really cool. And then let's go Wild Bill's because we've never had this, and it says jerky from the jar.
I don't know what that means.
So my thought, and I don't know if I'm right, my thought is that like jerky used to be sold in a jar like that, like at gas stations and convenience stores. So I think it's just kind of playing homage to like the old school way of selling jerky. So
would the jar fit into the cup holder in your car?
So no,
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Like,
so you
probably didn't have cup holders.
You didn't buy the jar. You bought it out of the jar.
Oh.
Yeah, you bought it
only
out
got
of
one
the jar.
piece?
Yeah, I think it was how you bought it per piece here. All right, so highly salted on this one. Now I'm gonna take a bite and Mary, you're gonna talk to him about something, and then we'll get started here.
All right, so also a little pitch here on the Facebook group. If you guys don't know, we have a 6,000 some member Facebook group called Command's Corner. It's been going strong for 2.2 years. 2.175 years because there's only 12 months. Anywho, beard guys. Some people say, "Oh, that's just a beard selfie group," and we love that. We hold ourselves to a higher standard. We're not going to be, we ask that you answer the questions when you admit, ask to join, and that way we know you're not a robot. But check it out. We have a beard barber map. That's one, of the coolest things. But every day, it's just guys sharing beard stories, just sharing pictures of, hey, feeling like my beard's looking pretty good today. And it's okay. And nobody's mean to them about it. So we'd love you to consider joining that. We do have a sponsor each week, or maybe a couple of times a month, up to like 3 in a month. You'll get an exclusive discount code, only good if you're in the group. Well, and then also a giveaway, which next week on this show, we'll be giving away some stuff.
Cool. Biltong, yes, we've tried Biltong several times. The jerky in a jar is really good. It's just good meat. All right, I do have I gotta talk to the mayor. I got a pet peeve on the mayor's jerky eating style, okay? Sam does the same thing. So, you got a big stick of jerky here, okay? You got a big stick of jerky like this. The mayor fights the jerky and bites it right there. He bites into that grain. But a sophisticated jerky connoisseur rips it at the grain, and then you get that edible piece.
Thanks so much for the tip.
No, Sam C was doing it the other day in bed. We were eating some mingy. And I was like, what are you doing? And my main reason, especially when we're in bed, it makes a mess. But if you do it the right way, you don't have much of a battle, but then it fights your teeth too. So
but I just maybe watched a video clip today from African Sahara, the lions. That's how they do it. They go,
yeah.
They're using their neck muscles. So
I showed a clip today from lions in the Roman Colosseum. Yeah, they used to feed them human flesh so they would get to like the taste of humans and crave them. But almost always when the wild animals would go out in the Colosseum to kill the slaves or prisoners, essentially what would happen is the noise would mess them up and they wouldn't do it, and then they'd come out and kill the Beastmaster. So, yeah. Hey, thank you, Holly.
Thank you, Holly. You're right.
And yeah, that, guys, if you are a member, every month you re-up your membership, it gives you like a free super chat. So make sure you take advantage of that. Beefsteaks, heck yes, man. We would dabble the heck out of beefsteaks, man. For sure, for sure. We definitely love those.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's free super chat. That's kind of a cool idea.
Yeah, yep. So every month you get that free. It's like, I think it's called a super chat, and you can access it if it's your second month as a member. You can access it with the super chat tab. And hey Dan, I use jojoba. I get silky smooth feeling beard, which is good. But when I don't use my other oil, it's soft. What do you recommend? Have both at the same time? James, I would never recommend using a singular carrier. I recommend having a well-balanced blend for that exact reason. So, yep, for that exact reason. Dan, been watching your older videos. If your opinion changes on a company after making a video, do you remove them? Brad, I usually either remove it or I make an update video. So, for example, I'll just give you a straight-up example that you can go back and check. Scotch Porter. Their old conditioner was the best. They were actually my leading affiliate for well over a year because it really was the best conditioner, and I was recommending that to people, and so I was getting compensated back commission on those sales. Well, they changed their formula, and I made a review, and I explained my thoughts and feelings, how I didn't think it was bad, I didn't think it was terrible, but it was no longer the best for me, and it no longer was as good, and so they... after a couple weeks after that video, they dropped me as an affiliate, unfortunately, but had to tell the truth, of course. And yeah, there's an update. But I have removed ones where I don't agree with the company anymore because they had a change in ownership or products or whatever it may be. So in one way or another, yes, I do make those adjustments as we go through. So, yep. Have you tried Wild Willies? Yep. John, I got a video on that. Just look up Dancy Bearded Wild Willies. And yeah, absolutely. I need some advice. I've been growing a beard for a year now, but it's not long like a year should be. More like a medium beard. I get a beard trim every month. If you're worried about your beard not being long enough and you're trimming every month, stop trimming. I think the last time I trimmed between trims was over five months.
But I just want to say to that, if you're getting it trimmed every month, you're not super happy with how it's looking, how long it is, and if you like the way it looks where it is, go stick with what you got until you feel like you want to push that longer. You don't have to. The yeared it's something some guys try. It's awesome to do that, but really it's about being happy.
Yeah. And for whatever reason, it doesn't let me highlight your guys' new membership comments, the free one on StreamYard. But Ken, he said, bring back the bad memories of mentioning Scotch Porter. Miss that stuff. Same here, man. I loved it, and obviously it was good for me in a symbiotic relationship with the affiliate. When they changed, man, it broke my heart. And
their lotion. thin stuff. I still use it.
I gave that to you. Yeah, man. There were so many things I loved about that company, and when they changed, oh, man, yeah. Jacob, no, I have not tried them. But I'm going to put up the show, Mayor. I know there's going to be people watching for the first time tonight. They're going to fall in love with this process called Beard Advice Live.
Yes, I love that. They are going to fall in love.
They are. How do they get involved on the show next week so they can get feedback?
Well, beardadvicelive@gmail.com, just like it sounds, no spaces. I don't think you can do a space in the email. Send us just a brief description of what's going on, a headshot, front and side, and then anything specific. And usually you'll hear back when you're going to be on the show. To date, it's usually that week, unless it's within an hour or two of us going on the air.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep. And real quick, we do have an amazing show tonight, but throughout the show, we'll try to get to questions. We will not be able to get to all of them, but we will try our best and we'll work them in when we can. What can I do to slow shedding? Lower your stress. Drink more water. Make sure you're not overly aggressive with your grooming, right? Let the tool do the work. Don't work the tool. Overall healthy habits. The healthier you are, the less shedding you're going to have. So good question and kind of a general answer, but it is pretty much perfect. Yeah, pretty much perfect.
I just want to say thank you for the variety. I'm actually enjoying all the differences a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to mix it. It's like your beard oil. You got to mix it up.
I agree.
Sometimes.
Are these my favorites? No, not at all. But I like the variety. The jerky to dry is really good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, really good. It's different. They both blends, and one has hemp instead of jojoba, so I'm a little stuck trying to get the perfect feel. Man, James, it's tough to say, man. So many variables there. Trial and error. Just keep it up. Keep trying things and see what works for you, man, and enjoy that part of the journey. That's the fun stuff. All right, so let's keep it moving here, guys, and keep going on to... We have an announcement. I don't usually do this on Wednesdays, but I don't have a commands corner lined up, and this is kind of a big deal for me. This is one of the largest beard companies in America, and this is their very first and their only affiliate. I'm super honored. We had a business call, and their owner, Charlie, and I talked for well over an hour. Amazing person, and I'm going to keep it brief, but I'm also very excited about this, and I'll have videos and streams and stuff in the future. But the Bad Donkey, you guys can read the screen there, Beard Care, is now an affiliate of mine. DanC15 is equal to 15% off. If you do not know about this company, you guys, they are one of the very first beard companies in the United States. To show you how long ago they go back, they sponsored the finale episode of the show Sons of Anarchy. So think about that. They sponsored that show before Beard Brand even went on went on Shark Tank. So to show you how far back it is, man. Hey, thanks, Mike, for that message. He said he likes their price. Awesome. To show you how, let me go here. To show you how far back that goes, they sponsored again the finale of Sons of Anarchy, which is really cool. So a couple of things about this company. BABC is what I'll usually refer to them as, is they are veteran owned and veteran employed. I believe, and I may be off one or two plus or minus, I believe they have 15 in-house employees, which is pretty amazing. And the owner, Charlie, bought his house on a location where he could build his facility years and years ago, and it's an amazing facility. I've seen videos and kind of a tour of it. Super cool, veteran-owned, veteran-employed. He actually started the company while he was still active duty, which is awesome. They're out of Texas, over near the San Antonio area, if I remember correctly. And one of their biggest things, one of their claims to fame, oh, Bearded Wolf says, my favorite company, awesome. One of their claims to fame is that they have free samples. You just pay the shipping. It's really amazing delivery, packaging from oils to balms. I believe they may even have their butters in stock as well. And I've made several videos about them. Couple of my quick favorites here would be they have had, and I've said this for a very long time, is their travel bags, which are amazing. It has every compartment in here. It's specially made for beard products. It's got really tough, durable materials from leather to whatever this other one is, canvas type thing. Amazing, amazing stuff.
It's so, and you gave me one.
Yeah, I did.
It is so nice. Sorry to interrupt you. It is so nice that you don't even want to use it, okay? Like it's got little oil holders. like little spots for it. It's amazing.
Yes, the
it's
shape of an
like
oil.
if you could just have a dream, if you sit down with an engineer, like this is what you would design.
Yes, literally. And Ken, great question. I have literally wrestled this in my head the last couple of days about this. And so the question would be, would I say the full name? So I do not say certain words on this channel because of being a teacher. There are probably students watching right now. Do I think this is a bad word? Do I use this word in my life outside the camera and teaching? Yes, I'm a normal human. Do I think that this is bad? No. It's something that I use in common language. People, when they have conversations, will be like, oh my gosh, Dan swears? Yeah. Do I have a sailor's mouth? Am I like excessive with it? No. Do I really have a problem with swear words? No. Is this the worst one? No. Will I say it when I retire from teaching? I don't know. I genuinely struggle with that because I know there are families that watch, there are kids that watch, and they wouldn't be happy with that. I know many people, the majority of people, a super majority of people would say, dude, it's no big deal. Just say the word. Like, it's no problem. I don't know. I've been bouncing back and forth. Ken is a teacher, so he knows exactly where my mindset is at. He teaches middle school, so he knows exactly where he's thinking there. So I do not know. Quick question, guys. We're not going to make this an affiliate stream, but if you would do this kindly, please let us know in the chat your favorite scent from BABC. I will show you mine. It's everything that I have in this container now because it's one thing, and I'll tell you guys here, I'll bring this back. I will tell you one thing that I am looking forward to working with this company on. My favorite scent is is it gonna get for me? Nope, all right. My favorite scent, oh, there it is Ladies Man. The Ladies Man is my favorite scent from them, and this is just a really nice, it's a lemon-based scent, and one of the things that I'm excited about working with this company is that they have absolutely amazing quality. They have amazing customer service. They have amazing everything, but I don't love their scents. There's not one that I'm like passionately obsessed with. There's not one that I'm like.
That's your recommendation.
That's my recommendation. Right. I know there's many that you guys love and go to, but I did talk to the owner. We are going to work on a scent. I don't know if it's a collab or if it's just something that I like. And so we are going to, we're going to continue to try to develop something that I really love. So yeah, that's just one for me that's not, yep, absolutely. Just keep what you build going, folks like it. Yeah, and that's probably what I would do. I mean, I don't think that yeah. So actually, let's go ahead and officially say it. No, I'm going to keep, even retiring teaching, I'll keep the language the same where everything's at. So, yeah. And I'm going to hook the mayor up with some products from them. We'll start, because you've never tried them, have you? Or did you?
No, there was...
Oh, did I put products in there?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
he did try them.
I'm actually
Okay.
wearing the original tonight.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
So wearing the original tonight. So super cool. So if you guys do want to try them out, or if you do in the future, and you can just search the videos as well, but it's DNC15 for 15% off for you guys. And really cool to show you how amazing this company is. Their normal discounts are 10% off, but they wanted an affiliate discount to be more than their normal discounts, more than their newsletter discounts, more than any discount that they offer on a regular basis. They wanted to prioritize their affiliate in singular, because there's only one right now, which is really cool. So that's amazing. That is top-notch business. That's a symbiotic relationship. I am very, very excited, you guys. So DNC15, and to celebrate, you excited, Mayor?
Always, because I am like that was a lot of waiting time for me, because I know it's coming.
And to celebrate tonight, you guys, on a Wednesday. Oh, sorry. One more thing here.
Okay.
Couple more things on them. All of their products have a lifetime warranty and a money-back guarantee. One more time, let me hit you with that, you guys, in case you're worried. And yes, yeah, Vado, they have free samples too. Absolutely. In case you are worried at all, guys, a lifetime warranty and a money-back guarantee. Also, hassle-free returns. Hassle-free returns here, fast shipping. And it says real quick here, we only sell the highest quality products and we stand behind them with a lifetime guarantee on every single item we sell. If it breaks, we've got you covered. Don't like the scent? We'll find one you do. Something's not right about your order? We're only human, and our friendly customer service is superhuman.
Hey, how about a little pause for that?
Let's get it. How amazing is that, you guys? If you do not like a scent, yes, Noah. So people have asked me about stripping washes, and I always recommend bar soap. The only stripping liquid soap that I recommend, and you can go check the video from probably like 2 years ago, would be the Beard Wash by the BABC. It is an amazing, fresh, like eucalyptus clean scent. Really, really good. Really, really good, you guys. So I just want to say how amazing that is, and hopefully if you're considering them, you see all the recommendations for the different scents that are out there. If you guys have questions, please message me. I would be happy to talk about them. This stream is not about this, but it's a little kind of add-on as it goes through. 15% off, lifetime warranty, money-back guarantee, change scents if you don't like them, free samples, veteran-owned, out of Texas. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And yes, their beard wash is my go-to stripping beard wash. Every company has that guarantee or no? No, 95% of them, Nick, do not. Almost all companies, when you guys buy from them and you're trying a scent, that risk is on you. And I don't think that's bad for the company to hold that stance.
At some point, it would just be too hard.
Right. Now, they have gone beyond that small batch scale, and they're able to kind of eat that cost to keep a customer for life. But no, most companies are not going to just switch the scent. Most companies are not going to refund you because the fact of the matter is, unfortunately, there's some not so great humans out there and people that exploit the system and are just trying to get a quick freebie, which sucks, but it's amazing that they have that.
Now, do they have two washes? I was just kind of watching the chat. Is the hog wash the daily?
So they have a beard wash, and then they have a wash that is for your body, beard, and hair.
Okay.
So yes, the beard wash is stripping. The other wash is not. So yes, great question. Good call there. Somebody said, isn't Everyman Jack wash stripping? Yes, it is. That is a good call. Right here, Charles. Yep, good call. I would say this is better quality. Out of Texas? Yeah, Texas, Vado. Yep, they are out of Texas. And I do know that one. And then Animal says the best in the biz on their scent list. It's descriptive and informative. Okay. The hog wash makes it feel like, hey, it's a crazy feeling texture. That's the strippingness. Yep, Sarah, that definitely strips them. These policies make you want to deal with them for a long time. And that's the whole entire idea behind it. Yep. And Gary's exactly right. Smaller companies can't really afford it because people rip them off. Exactly. And I don't think smaller companies should do that. If you're going to try a scent, the risk is kind of on you. So on you. All right, guys, we'll come back. I'll promise we'll come back and touch this stuff in a little bit for those that want to hang out around the end and get more information. But now, officially, to say thank you and to show you guys how excited we are here, boom, we are doing 2 amazing giveaways tonight. And when we say amazing, you're like, okay, that's pretty cool. We are giving exactly what is on this screen. A loaded caddy.
Dripping.
Drip, I like that. And a loaded bag. So not only do you get this travel bag, you get everything that's in this picture on there, from oil to wash to a brush to balm to a comb. In the caddy, you get scissors, a comb, brush, oil, balm, butter, whatever. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay. Nick said, I can't imagine someone using the system. Oh, man, dude, there's countless. There's a person going around to the small batch community right now, charging on his mother's credit card, getting the products, disputing the charges, and then leaving the companies out to dry. Very unfortunate, but man, it's not.
And then the time and effort and money it takes to chase that.
It's not worth it oftentimes.
Unless you want to be punitive, and at some point you do get serious about it.
Yep, absolutely. Oh, I know, that was crazy, Bill. I've had Gleam for years now. And were you there last night when it did an update?
No, they were going fine.
They were going fine, and then we went to do the last 2 giveaways, and Gleam did an update and gave us a 502 error.
You guys want to make some money? Develop a really just easy giveaway system that's sure-proof, right?
Sure-proof,
confidential, fast. There's an opportunity there, and I think there's a lot of people that would use it.
Yeah, Gleam is good, but it's not perfect.
It's clunky.
Yeah,
I don't have premium either.
Yeah.
I don't know what it does. I mean, I know you can save some stuff that I can't.
Right. Yep. Yeah, I pay for the premium, boy. So, yes, guys, we are giving away these 2 giveaways. How do you do that? There is a link in the description and there's a link in the chat. Charlie, the owner, was going to try and stop by. So Charlie, if you're out there, or Chad, one of his employees, drop a comment. We'd love to show you guys some love as they go through. But yes, an entire loaded caddy and an entire loaded bag here. Super, super cool. Super cool. Dan, that logo needs to be on a hat exclusively like that. Which logo?
Jinx.
I don't know what logo you're talking about there, Mr. Votto. But yes, so super cool, guys. I'm very excited for 2 of you to win this. Hopefully it'll be 2. I don't want the same person to win. That'd be a little bit greedy, so we'll keep it going. All right, Beard Advice Live. Let me make sure we got the right thing up. Okay, we're good. This is how the show works, everybody. And thank you for everyone that sent in.
This is Patrick. 6 weeks ago, I put the trimmer on the shelf to start my journey to save my beard for a year. When I started, I had 3 millimeters on the sides and about 2 centimeters in the chin. So now, you think they're from out of US with the millimeters?
Yep.
We just had that lesson. Why we're so weird. 2 centimeters on the chin. So now to my question: do you think I should trim down the chin so it ends up in phase with the sides, or should I leave it at all? Okay, let me start over. Do you think I should trim down the chin so that it ends up in phase with the sides, or should I leave it at that? I use oil in the morning, oil and butter at night. Once a week, I do the treatment for the beard and the skin with a mix of pure shea butter and pure coconut butter. That's interesting. I let it sit for about 30 minutes before I rinse it out. Do you have any tips for me?
Okay, let's take a look, and then we'll come back and check out the questions as they go through. And Patrick's in here. Thank you, Patrick. All right. Hey, man, great beard. Thank you for sending in. All right, so analyze, let it... It's not sanitize. We'll try and find a slick rhyme, but it didn't work. Analyze. Now let's go back and check here. Okay. Put the trimmer down. Started my beard journey. Started about 3 millimeters. Hey, I don't even know what that even means. Short. Started short. So now to my question, do you think I should trim down the chin so it ends up in phase with the sides, or leave it as it is? Okay. So the chin is prolonged here as compared to the sides. I'll give my advice first, and then we'll go to the mayor with whatever he thinks. And one thing you guys know is that we simply say what we think here. We're not pressured by anybody, and that's what makes this show beautiful. I would say that I would trim that chin down, Patrick. Just asking for this is a personal preference thing. No matter what you do, it's going to be great. But I would go even on this. That's just not a style that I really personally prefer. So to answer that first question, yes, I would trim that chin down even, just because your chin started longer when you were growing.
I would just add, Patrick, you started out by saying, kind of leading in with, you put down the trimmer. So is there a goal that you're going for? Because I agree. I completely agree with Dan, unless you're trying to grow it out and just kind of having like self-doubt about that. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, you can kind of tell that it, especially head on, and you don't see it much even from the sides at all. It's kind of surprising,
right?
That. Yeah, the chin could be even out. It seems to be, it's noticeably longer.
Okay. And I use oil in the morning, and I use oil and butter at night. Treatment for the beard and skin with a mix of pure shea butter and coconut butter. Let it sit for 30 minutes before I rinse it out. Any tips? Hey, man, it sounds like you don't have any concerns or worries with your routine on products. No worries there. Other tips than that, I would trim it even and let it grow from a healthy state at that point. Other than that, I don't have much. As somebody said in the chat, you have a fantastic mustache, man. Absolutely legendary star of the show mustache there. Love the beard color, love the beard texture. And then I think in a few weeks or months down the road, I think we will probably have some good advice for you and some things we can look at. But right now, I would trim even and let it grow.
I just think that it's a case of these are faster growers. So you're just going to kind of, not saying give up on getting a longer beard style. It's just, does it stand out? In both of our opinions, a little bit. Yes, it would be worth bringing it back.
Awesome. Thank you, Patrick.
This is Josh R.
Sorry, Mayor. Sorry, Mayor. Just got to get rid of the comment amateur hour there as we're going through. And guys, if you are interested in sending into this show, just please read the scrolly at the bottom. And you can send in anytime. As long as you do that, we will be in. You guys will be in next week. We'll respond to you and yeah, let you guys know.
All right, before I show you my beard annoyance, I want to show you my worst beard mistake. I had to take a lot of hair off because of this. I had a longer beard than I do now, and I completely massacred it. I was using heat twice a day. I thought I was styling it at night would make it easier in the morning. Oh, wow. And I was only using hot water. That resulted in major split ends and my beard being extremely dry and brittle. On top of that, I was using Everyman Jack beard butter and Cremo beard cream.
Oh, no.
Now I'm only using cold water unless I'm washing it in low heat once a day. Josh, pause button. We're like soul brothers right there, because I just can't. One of the things that I do bring to this channel is being open and willing to say all of the things I do wrong, and I constantly do things wrong. So love it. My beard annoyance is happening on the left side of my face by my neck. There is a group of hairs that are extra curly, and I can't seem to straighten them. I've used heat and I've tried styling them every which way. I suspect it's because I'm sleeping on my left side because my beard is a lot more full on my right. I want to know if there's something I can do now, or if there's any styling technique I don't know about.
Josh, so absolutely to address that part right here where you said your right side is fuller and you sleep on your left side, yes. What I want you to think about real quick is when you sleep on a side, it is literally constricting those blood vessels. Your blood vessels are what are delivering a lot of the nutrients to your hairs. When you're sleeping, you're pinching those off and you're not allowing those nutrients to get there as well. And think about what percentage of your beard life is having an uneven distribution of nutrients, right? If you're sleeping, let's say even just 6 hours a night, that's a significant part of your day every single day that your right side's getting extra, that your left is not. So one tip would be to either switch your sides or sleep on your back, because that is a huge, huge thing that's going to come out of making that change. So yes. All right, so let's take a look, and we'll pop back for any questions he has. Excuse me, guys. Hey, Josh, thank you. And I love this, right? And this is a good example where people might feel self-conscious, and they're like, why would I point out things that I'm worried about or things that I don't like? And I think that it takes a lot of courage to put that out there on a show, to circle it and highlight it out here. I absolutely love that. So yeah, absolutely, Josh. And here he is right here. He said, my wife sleeps on my right side and takes up a lot of space. All right, hey, come on now. Come on, wife. Tell her how important the beard is, so she'll come around.
I'll say in my house, in the wintertime, we have this dual zone heated mattress pad. So Betsy stays in her space better because I don't use it at all.
Oh.
And she'll stay in the warm zone.
So give some incentive to stay over
with
there?
The dog. Yep.
Okay.
Leave me alone.
All right, so we got that about the sleeping, but is there a question? He's showing us the mistake. Okay. And there's a group of hairs that are extra curly, can't seem to straighten them. I use heat, and I've tried styling every which way. Okay, so this looks like it's before heat over here, and then with heat over here. Josh, I'm just going to give a quick one, then pitch it to the mayor. After heat, I don't see a problem. I don't see much of an issue there. This really seems like one of those situations where you're your own worst critic, right? When I see here, I see whoop, doop, doop, doop. I get it. And then heat, I'm like, oh, dang, that's well put together.
Yeah.
Well put together. So other than, of course, changing the way you sleep, using quality products, which it sounds like you knew, and I almost always remove product names from these because it's not about products, but I thought that was a good example because I'm not a fan of the Everyman Jack butter or anything by Cremo, so I thought that was a good example to kind of go over here. So change the sleeping, change the products. Mayor, thoughts?
The only thing I would add to it is you capture my heart with all your heat talk, but maybe sometimes less. Okay, if you're seeing it thin.
So I'll pause you real quick.
Sure.
Important thing here. He said the first picture is the destroyed beard. Okay, so irrelevant the second one. Okay.
So this is the finished.
Yep, gotcha.
So I would just say if you're ever feeling like you're getting transparency or anything is not doing it, I think you were saying it was actually curly. Give yourself a couple days off of heat, just kind of as a reset to kind of and wash and don't condition and let it just be natural and bring back that all the things that we're kind of trying to get away from with the heat. And just kind of like a start over. I'll find that I'll need to do that every once or twice a year, just to kind of reset things when I'm not getting the styling that I want.
Okay, all right. Yeah, Josh, I think it looks good, man. I think you're doing a good job. I think you're dialed in. I think you know what you're doing, and just keep at it. Absolutely keep at it. Boom! All right, we are going right into it, you guys. This, again, is just a super unique, super amazing. I think both of these are over like $150 for the package, which is super cool. Did I give you a caddy before?
No.
Okay.
Just the
all right. If you want one, I got multiple caddies I can hook you up with, Mayor. So we are giving away the fully loaded caddy. What you see in the picture, not only the products, but you are also getting the actual wood caddy. It's got a slot for the comb. It's got a slot for the scissors. It even gives you a pick with your beard balm, and it has a spot for the pick. It's got a spot for the brush. It is designed for these products here, you guys. Sign up with your name, your email address, and there's a link in the chat and a link in the description. And the BABC company is going to reach out to you. One thing that I will ask is that you guys simply hit the thumbs up. If you're entering, trying to win something for free and enjoying this free entertainment, I highly recommend just having good karma, just being a good person. I can't check. I don't know who hits the thumbs up. It's not a function of YouTube, but the universe does. Whatever you believe in does. So that would be greatly appreciated, you guys. And again, if you missed it earlier, very excited to announce I am the first ever and the only ever, as of right now, affiliate of BABC, veteran owned, one of the largest companies. I've never heard a single bad word about this company. Ever. And that's wild because everybody has different experiences and thoughts on companies. I've never once heard a bad word about this company, which is so cool. And here's another company right here dropping a line about them. BABC is amazing. So cool to hear, Dan. Thank you for saying that, you guys. That is, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Go Vets. Absolutely. Thank you all to the vets and active duty. We had a post by a vet in our group today. Fantastic feedback, people talking about where they're stationed. And we even have some active duty members that were there, whether it's the reserves, or I forgot there were different situations where they were able to have the facial hair. So really, really cool, man. Really cool. Dan, you got to do a beard history episode. Alfred Nobel. Okay. Is that the Nobel Peace Prize?
He invented dynamite, first of all. He got rich on dynamite.
Okay. I know nothing about him. So that would be a good one. Yep, that would be a good one. Thank you, Lance. I appreciate you, man. Always appreciate you. Absolutely. All right, and so while you guys get signed up for the giveaways, I want to make sure everyone enters. This is a really cool one here. Great question. What's the difference between a good beard company product versus cheap? The quality, right? That would be the main difference. There are cheap ingredients that don't do much for the beard. There are cheap ingredients that are not sourced properly. For example, you can have a grapeseed oil that is cold pressed or expeller pressed, or you can have one that is extracted with the chemical hexane. Both say grapeseed oil on the bottle, but they have very different impacts on your beard. The hexane extracted product is much cheaper than the cold pressed or expeller pressed product. So that would be an example. It can come down to the packaging, the labeling, but usually it's just the quality of the products.
Yep, and MJ said it best, the way you make me feel. And Michael, I don't remember. I don't think that was that.
Is that even him? Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think that's him.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Michael Jackson?
You really, yeah.
Oh, then you butchered it.
I'm a little flat, pitchy, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because my favorite artist of all time is MJ.
Yeah?
Yeah, literally MJ.
I mean, look at him. Big talent.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't usually look at him. I like to listen to him, but I do like to watch him dance as well.
Good gravy.
And Josue says, great stripping wash, the best liquid stripping wash there is. Yep, I agree, the absolute best there. Okay, so how this works is if you see your name on the screen, and I'm just zooming it in here so we don't show the location. Nice little trick there for you. If you see your name on the screen, guys, you need to leave a comment. Say something like, it's me, woohoo, I won, thanks guys, something like that. And as long as they are here, this fully loaded caddy is yours. If you don't win, though, don't worry. We got the fully loaded travel bag, which is the best travel bag in the game. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and show the possible winner. And we do not congratulate them until, oh, what is that? Something popped up over there. There we go. We do not congratulate them until we see their comment as they come through. All right, what's going on? Hey, what is up, Mr. Bobby Casey? What's going on? What's the Mayor's Super Bowl pick live on Sunday? I am going with the Rams and Matthew Stafford, and also with, I think when you have the two best defensive players in the league with Jalen Ramsey and Aaron Donald, I think you win the game.
I'm going Bengals.
Woo!
Because why not?
I love
Stafford's lioness comes out in the Super Bowl and he doesn't quite make it happen.
I am a Joe Burrow fan, but yeah, I'm going Rams. I'm going Rams there. Wolverine, great question. We'll do an update in just a second here. Do we have Lonnie Barnes Jr.? John, I have not decided on the braiding. No plans to right now. It was about a 50-50 response, which surprised me. I thought everybody was going to say, yes, braid your beard, but they did not. They did not. Hey, he's here. Everybody say congrats in the chat to Lonnie. Lonnie, thank you for being here. Thanks for entering, man. You just won a super
awesome.
cool giveaway, dude.
Hope that makes your week.
Right. And you do not need to do anything. The company BABC will be reaching out to you. I'm going to give them your name and your email address. And all they're going to need is your government name and your shipping address. Beautiful.
That's super cool. Congratulations, Lonnie.
Congrats, man. And like I said, we still have another one coming up at the end of the show, the very end of the show, actually. It'll likely be around 10:30 to 10:45-ish is the plan, depending on how gabby we get. All right, you ready, Mayor?
I'm ready. This is Adam. First of all, I want to thank you both for all you've done for myself and this community along our bearded journeys. I'm 30 years old and decided to start growing out my beard in November. Previously, I kept my facial hair very short. I have attached a photo of that with this email. I am beyond pleased with my journey so far, and my current goal is to grow my beard out somewhere to the 7 or 8 inch range. My beard is thick and coarse, and I'm dealing with some breakage, which I'm not fond of. The questions I have are, what can I do differently to prevent the breakage? Do you think my goal of 7 to 8 inches is attainable? And if so, is it time to let the neckline grow? Do I need a transparency trim? I'm new to the styling aspect, but are there any areas of concern that I should focus on more during my styling? I'm also considering going for the lazy walrus style mustache.
Ooh.
Thoughts for my style and goal? If so, should I let the mustache grow and start training it?
Okay, all right. And Adam's in here right now. Adam, thanks for being here, man. All right, and hello to everybody who just came in. Copper Johns, and I saw a couple other people that popped in. Casper, what's up, buddy? So thanks for coming in, guys. All right, let's check it out. Hit that thumbs up if you don't mind. All right, Adam, sorry for my face. No, dude, you're stylish, man. Killing it. All right, great color, great coverage, man. Absolutely awesome. Let's go ahead and check out the questions. What could I do or use differently to prevent breakage? Oh, man. Okay, so breakage comes from two places. It comes from, we'll go here real quick. Breakage comes from internal or external. If it's internal, it's something that's not healthy. You're dehydrated, you're eating the wrong foods, your exercise levels have changed, or most commonly, you have some stress that's weakening the hairs and allowing them to break. Externally could be anything. You could be overdoing the heat, you could be overly aggressive with your grooming, you could have something that's just wearing out the hairs in your life, whether it's like a jacket or the way you sleep or anything that's imposing its will on your hairs. To prevent breakage, you have to figure out what is causing the problem and get rid of that.
Essentially, fix everything you can,
Yep.
and if that doesn't fix it, then kind of
Yep.
like plug and play on.
But
each of those
hopefully
ideas.
something rang a bell there. There's always an answer, right? If you're experiencing breakage, that's not common. That's not normal. Shedding is normal. Increased shedding happens, and we can kind of figure out breakage is not a human trait. It's not something that should be happening. So you're likely something triggers, right? Maybe you're like, yeah, I did get a new job, moved, I'm going through this, I have some stress. That's probably it. Again, hopefully it triggers something there because there is an answer. All right, second question. Do you think my goal of 7 to 8 inches of growth is obtainable? Is it time to let the neckline grow? What do you got? Is it obtainable? And then what about the neckline?
Absolutely attainable on 100%. You're going to need that. You're going to just need to like let it go. Kind of as much as possible. You're going to need that the supporting character or supporting guys underneath as you grow longer.
Mm-hmm. Noah, was that about the stream? Really cool if it was. So let us know if that was about the stream. So awesome.
You know, you want to hit the big camera? I'll show them my update on my personal
perfect.
neckline. All right, so, what you can, a while back I had a trim and it was a little shorter than I would have liked, and so.
It was too high up.
And you can see still, I want to talk and I'll show you again. You can still see where it was shorter now. What my plan to do is I'm gonna let this underneath go longer until this gets to a length that I'm comfortable with, the shortest part, and then kind of try to bring everything back to that. And I don't have any kind of date for that. It's not, I was just kind of looking at it today. Like, it's nowhere near gonna be there, but at least now it's filled in with, like, you'd have to hear the story to notice.
Yeah, except in the studio light. You can't see it, but it's there strongly. But when I was in person the other day looking at it, I didn't think it was as much. So the lighting in the studio can be a little bit harsh on things like that. Well, the number of hairs increase with age. Michael, you're very young. You're in your early 20s. Almost always your hair follicles will increase as you get to your late 30s, early 40s. So yes. Almost always.
Also on your back. So look forward to that.
So true. Your shoulders, your butt, yeah, everything. Okay, and here we go. Can you use Souffle 8? I don't know what that is. Quentin, I'm sorry, man. Cannot help on that one. All right, and then let's go back to the other questions here. Can you reach? Okay, yeah, I agree entirely. Possible transparency trim? No.
Yeah.
Not in the slightest, Adam. You're nowhere near. You're months away from a transparency trim if you are going big. So nowhere near. I'm new to styling aspect, but there's so many. But are there any areas of concerns when you look at the styling here, Mayor? Is there anything that stands out to you as a worry?
What stands out to me is you're doing a good job.
I agree.
I think it's well balanced. You got, obviously you're stronger around the chin strap area, but you've kind of let this go. It looks great.
Yeah, I agree. No concerns there at all, Adam. Fantastic. And Walrus. All right, should he go for the lazy walrus? Yes, absolutely. You've got a nice full mustache. It's already curling over on the lip a little bit. As you're growing, really start training it out to the side. I think that would look great with you. You could go anyway. You could go like the Mayor, where his is more a little bit more of a traditional short walrus, I guess you could say. Yeah.
Not business walrus.
Yeah.
No. We use short. We don't say business, right?
Oh, right. But yes, not a business walrus.
Although I would like to meet a literal business walrus. Like, would you have a
that would be good.
Wasn't there one that had a hat and like a suitcase back in the day? Like
in like commercial or something. Yeah.
Business walrus.
Everyday beard wash bars like whiskey and hardtack strong enough to get beeswax from butters like Detroit Grooming? Yes. Absolutely, Charles. Great question. They will definitely. There'll be enough lather, enough suds to be able to get out the wax for sure. Does letting the neckline go mean zero touch-ups? It means, Brad, whatever you want, right? In this case, here's a good way to tell. When you're looking at the neckline straight on, if you don't see anything underneath it, don't touch it. But if he had hair coming down like near his shirt line, then yeah, you could probably do some touch-ups. But as of right now, you see how it's growing in right here on the side? We cannot see that from the front. So my recommendation for Adam would be to leave it alone completely. If you're looking for one specific on you, it's almost one of those things where you got to send in to get a more personalized response. Yeah. So,
Adam,
yes.
I just want to say thanks for laying out those questions like that. That
Perfect.
was perfect. We can just hit it. Beautiful.
Love that. Anybody watching for the future, great approach.
Adam, we are going to, as a teacher, we're going to keep would you mind if I hang on to your paper for next year? That's what we tell the kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Really
what are papers?
Right. Well, they got the lines on them, the blue lines.
Oh, yeah.
You got to go way back behind the copy
paper. Remember those. Nope. Mayor, I love how shiny and healthy your beard looks. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
I appreciate you saying that. This is Christopher B. So, I've been growing my beard for about 18 months now. Been using oil right from the beginning, although some were not the best quality. For the past year, I've been using great quality products and keeping a good routine. After viewing many of your videos, I've gotten into using heat for styling and using butters for night conditioning. I'm a chef, so I have to wash my beard at least 5 days a week and some mornings before work if using butters with wax. I only use conditioner after washing 3 times a week. And I have a stripping bar once a week, as well as a leave-in conditioner about once a week. Despite all this, I feel that my beard should be longer and fuller. I take a multivitamin, biotin, fish oil with omega-3s, and drink a gallon of water a day. Am I doing something wrong? Is there something else I should be doing? Also, I have long hair so that I'm still growing out, and it's tough to separate my head hair and beard sideburns. Anything I can do? I may not be in the live stream because I get up for work at 4 a.m., but I will definitely be watching afterwards. Any and all help will be much appreciated.
Awesome. Thank you, Christopher.
Super good detail, super great. Like,
Yep.
you can tell he has been watching because he's paying attention to both sides of things and say, okay, it's when you start to have tools in your toolbox so you can start correcting things and all that.
For sure. Couple quick questions that you guys had here. Is it okay to use do you use a special face wash or is it okay to use normal wash? So you can use beard wash on your face. It's gonna do a really good job. I use these like acne pads outside of the shower. I don't usually wash my face anymore in the shower. I used to. The pads allow me to really dial in exactly where I'm washing. You never want to use face wash or any kind of acne medicine on your beard.
Like through the beard.
Correct.
And you do get pimples underneath your beard. Like, guys, you'll
Correct.
get that. Right. But the worst thing you can do is, like, I can't imagine a Stridex pet wipe or something. Or putting, like, Retin-A or something like that.
Correct. Or even any, like, face washes. Do not use them. So you can use a dedicated face wash. Just keep it on your face without hair. And then you can use a beard wash on your face.
And honestly, the biggest tip that I would never have thought would have, because your skin changes when there's a hair going through the follicle, is the oxhorn comb or some kind of a comb. If you consistently have bad acne, you may, under your beard, you may want to look at which carrier blend you're using, that kind of thing. But also just exfoliation and getting into the skin and moving that skin around a little bit will help prevent a lot.
Absolutely. And if you are having those issues, please look up Dancy Bearded beard pimples, and that breaks all that down. It can happen. I will be honest, I have not had a pimple under my beard in probably 2 to 3 years. So as long as you have those healthy habits, and I do get pimples elsewhere, but my beard is just so well taken care of that
I'll
that
tell you
doesn't
what,
happen.
and it's with the way, because we both have had to wear masks through the whole pandemic. For me, it's the bottom strap, the loop that cuts right here. It seems to be this spot sweats throughout the day, and I'm repeatedly having an issue there.
Interesting. My beard mask does not cause any problems.
It doesn't have the straps.
Correct.
On the bottom.
Best fix for damaged hair, quality product, or trim and start over. It is impossible to fix damaged hair. There's nothing that exists. You can do temporary things, you can do fake things, but you do not fix damaged hair. You do need to trim and start over. If you have split ends, if you have a knot, you need to trim it and start over.
How do they know where on the hair where to trim? Like, let's say you're just doing like a restoration or getting rid of some split ends.
It's visible, so you got to find where the actual damage is and trim above that. Now, I don't have like widespread damage, but I do get a split end here or there because I wear coats, I live life, Find that hair individually, snip, and just keep it moving. Now, if you have consistent like band of damage, then you do need to trim and start over again on there.
I actually had a point where the front of my beard was coming in, and I thought it was whitening and it was getting thicker, but what it was I just had damaged some hair, just learning my heated brush routine, all that, and over time, and they wouldn't deal with them, and that was an awesome thing with a hairstylist that did, talk to me about, well, you see how this hair will not do what you want it to no matter what? It's donezo for shunzo. You need to trim up above and start over.
Yeah. Can you use LCW on your head hair? Yes, absolutely. I do often. What if your soul patch gets acne? Use medicated pads? No. If your soul patch has hair, try to treat it like good. Just look up beard pimples, Dancy, and you'll find all the things. The mayor mentioned the stuff from the video. Exfoliate, increase your water. A lot of people don't realize when you drink water, it detoxes your skin. It literally goes through your pores and cleans things out. And when you get dehydrated, it gets trapped in there. Look at things like using too much product. That's the number one thing causing pimples under a beard. You're overclogging those pores. Look at, like the mayor said, the carrier blend. Are you using straight up coconut oil? Well, if it's not fractionated, it has a good chance of damaging your pores.
Because of where it lies on the comedogenic scale.
Mm-hmm. Can you use beard wash on your head hair? Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a video dedicated to that. You can. The only drawback is it's more expensive. But if you're okay with that, then absolutely, there's nothing wrong with using that.
Tune in on Sunday to find out why beard conditioner is a different story. You can do it, but you can really overdo it really fast because of how different the hairs are and what they're intended for.
Do you put butter on a damp beard? Yes. Butter, in my original night video, I said a dry beard. That was a mistake by me. I've learned from that. I tagged a comment saying, hey, I was wrong on that one. Always apply products to a damp beard. There's zero advantages to applying it to a dry beard. So even if it's just a little spray. Sulfur 8, I do not know what Sulfur 8 is. So yeah, I cannot help you on that one, Quinn.
Sure,
sorry,
that's
man.
A great name.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a product or if that's
Does your beard not smell enough like rotten eggs?
Right. Well, that's what I'm excited about Yellowstone to see the geysers. They just smell like straight up sulfur. So, do you know that?
The geysers? Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm excited there. Okay, let's check out Chris B's beard.
Well, you're going to be traveling with me.
Boom!
You'll probably smell it beforehand.
Boom, Chris. Love it, man. He's got my little gray streak right here. He's got the killer mustache, the head hair.
Side, bro.
Oh, man. Killing it, Chris. All right, let's see what he said here. Okay.
He's a cook. He's a chef.
Yep.
So that's, and then so he has to wash a ton.
Right.
He is
That's
just
fine.
feeling like he's thin.
Yep. Now you have to wash. If you have a lifestyle that is dirty, that is sweaty, you need to wash. The damage of not doing that is much more. So I use a stripping bar with a leave-in conditioner. No, I mean, trial and error with your routine. Everything seems fine with that. You're doing awesome, as Mark said. Also, I have long hair and that I'm still growing out, and it's tough to separate the head hair from the sideburns. Anything I can do, you're doing a great job, man.
His head, your hairstyle is going to dictate that. When you're doing the straight pullback like that, you're gonna you have to either like cut in a true sideburn, do a little fade on the beard up. But if you're gonna pull back, you don't want to get rid of those hairs on the side, otherwise it would look weird.
Yep, I think you're doing fine. I may not. Okay, and that's it, right? Is there anything else? No, you're doing great, dude. Absolutely great. Okay, and
looks like he's drinking water. I mean, he's all of it.
All right, so Sulfur 8 is an anti-dandruff hair and scalp conditioner. No, do not use that on your beard. The worst, let me bring you serious here. The worst kind of head hair products that you could use on your beard are the ones that are a conditioner and a dandruff conditioner and shampoo. Do not. The things that those do to your head hair is exactly what we do not want on our beards. So I think it was Quentin that asked that. No, if that is what that is, no.
I had a friend at our Christmas party say, I'm using Head and Shoulders on the beard. And I had I got to get serious. I think he thought I was overly serious, but I've heard Dan get serious about that every time.
Yeah. No, that's about as bad as it gets. There are literal lawsuits out against companies that make those because they have caused hair loss on head hair. Imagine what it would do to your beard hair.
Permanent.
Yes, permanent hair loss, damaged follicles, damaged skin. Just look up, if you guys are bored, look up OGX lawsuit. If you want to look it up on YouTube, I made a video about it. Look up OGX lawsuit, Dan C. Bearded. But it's an actual lawsuit making people's hairs fall out. Vado, I'll check for it. I didn't see it, man, but I'll see if I can snag that. Noah, I know she has those, but I did not really, I haven't really looked into it. Okay, here's Vado. Okay, Dan, so damp beard, then oil, then damp again, then butter? Nope. So Vado, all you need to do is dampen before the oil, wait 5 minutes, and then you can put in the butter. The reason you dampen is you want to lock in that extra moisture that's in there, right? Your hairs are porous. They're little layers of open, just openness. When you put in fresh water, the water goes into the hairs. You put the oil on over the top. It helps it spread the product easier, and it locks in that moisture. And then when you put in the butter, you already have slick hairs, so it's gonna spread easily, and the water's already locked in. So do not re-dampen after the oil. So hopefully that was a good explanation.
Yeah, you can be darn near right out of the shower, like get that oil in.
Yeah, you want to dampen it, so you don't want it too. You want to get it to damp, not drip.
And I would say here's the difference between your length and mine, because mine's not gonna drip. Mine doesn't have enough hair to where it gets soaking anyways. By the time I'm out.
But here's the problem with that, right? Is if it's too wet, if it's too saturated, because they have opposite charges, the oil doesn't have anywhere to go. When you find that right level of dampness, you just know. And this is something I think that you'll find over time. And this is what we love with the mayor, right? He used to use conditioner every day, and then he's like, okay, now I realize why not to. You do not want your beard too wet. But you also don't want it too dry. So that is one that can experience training. You'll kind of figure out and go through, but that is something that it will make a huge difference. And I've experienced all sides of that.
Cool.
So absolutely.
I'm learning every day, like starting to help people.
Yeah.
And looking at it from that side of the coin, you realize what you know and what you don't.
Mm-hmm. Do you normally blow dry then put in butter? So I only put in butter at night, but if you are gonna put in beard butter after on a time where you are styling, I do recommend it afterwards. That one's a preference though. Some people do it before and it works for them. I would recommend it afterwards. So yes. All right, I towel dry then add oil. Yeah, so dry to your level of dampness or dryness. I say 75% dry. How do I measure that? I don't. I just threw out a ridiculous number that seemed right to me. I like to say damp but not dripping. So that would help. And if it is too wet, you're just gonna waste product too. So just something to consider there, especially if you're trying to be on a budget as it goes through. Tresemme shampoo lawsuit for the same reason. Yeah, it's going down on these shampoos right now. It's one of those like class action lawsuits where if you bought them in the last 5 years, you'll win like $13.
I got that for milk.
Yeah.
Did you
get
that
that years
one?
ago?
Yeah,
Yep.
like it just came through, and then nobody claimed it, so they came back to me again, and they said, and you're also getting another.
Ooh,
I just did like
yeah.
an Amazon gift card.
Yeah. And we're supposed to be getting one back because we were overcharged for car insurance. Supposed to get like $500 per car or something soon. So I'll take it.
All of us?
Michigan, state of Michigan.
Nice.
Yeah. Butter for night, same process. Yes. Warm, damp beard. Room temperature, damp beard. By the way, thanks for the Facebook group. Hey, absolutely, man. I was the guy with the dark. Oh, yeah. Great beard. He was worried about some textures and stuff. It would have almost been perfect for the show.
So you said Tresemme, and I said ooh la la. You probably didn't know that's a commercial.
Is it a commercial?
Tresemme, ooh la la.
It's in there somewhere. It's bouncing around. Is it Trace? Is it? I say Tresemme.
Tresemme, like Trey, like French.
Okay.
Ooh la la.
I've been saying that wrong, and I know fully I am wrong.
I was not trying to correct you. I was just singing the song.
No. I've always said Tresemme. Okay. All right. Dan, do you recommend a water spray bottle? Yep. I have a video on that. I actually had, I don't know if I have it down here anymore, but I had one down here for like to freshen up for videos and stuff.
I kept using it to drink and send it back upstairs. I'm like an animal.
So yeah, I do. Do you use the spray bottle?
I do, but I always lose it.
Didn't you get a good
one?
one?
Leave it around the house.
Didn't you get a good one?
Dollar store.
Somebody I know got a good one. And they're like, they swear by it. So I was like, okay. All right. What if you're following all the recommendations with good product and your beard is still wiry? There's something causing that.
Send in.
Yeah. Yep. And if
we would love that.
Yeah, we'd take a look at it, let you know. But it's likely you're not drinking enough water. The products you're using aren't agreeing with your DNA. Because here's the thing.
Overheating.
Right. There's a lot of factors. You could be using a good quality product and it just doesn't work with your skin. For example, our moderator in the Facebook group, Phil, does not use coconut oil because it doesn't agree with his skin. There are some of my absolute favorite companies that use fractionated coconut oil. He can't wear them because of that. So, yeah, there's so many. That's the tough thing sometimes with this. There's so many factors, so many moving scales. All right.
That's why the best thing to do is stay in the game and keep practicing.
True. Which is hard to say. And that was the whole idea of my video of, what was the name of it? Doesn't work for you. The whole idea is you just got to keep trying. Don't rule it out. Don't say something doesn't work for me. You got to keep trying, right? I just talked about, we had a full discussion in the Facebook group today. Someone's like, hey, I recommended a heated brush. They said, hey, you said you don't use a heated brush. I'm like, no, I use it every day. And they're like, oh, no, you said you didn't. I'm like, maybe in a 4-year-old video it's possible, but routines change, policies change, the way you do things. So, yeah, just keep it going. All right, Dan, could you include the dampness to beard for feeling beard idea the mayor told you about? Okay, in that video? Yeah.
I would just say stay tuned.
Yeah, absolutely, Brian. Yep, I'm still polishing out those details. It's probably going to be a more general video rather than specific, like a list of things like that, kind of just the concept of it. But I do know what you're saying, so I appreciate the brainstorming and helping with this.
You did, and stay tuned.
So don't blow dry butter. You can, Greg. It's a personal preference on that one. There's no negatives to it. It's not bad for your hair. It's not bad for anything. I just prefer to do the butter last. So, yep, just a truly personal preference thing. Is around $400 per bag for car standing in May, I believe. Awesome, Todd. I thought that's about what it was. So, yeah, so we'll get about $800.
Noise.
Noise. Oh, this is a big one.
All right, this is Blake N with an update. I went ahead and trimmed my beard after your advice on last week's show. For my first ever beard trim, I'm very happy with the results. What do you guys think?
All right, if you guys remember Blake from last week, you remember Blake from last week, so I'm gonna set that up. Thoughts on adding oil after morning shower, not styling it till later in the day, dampen beard, then oil again? Totally fine, Alan. Yep, there are times where I do that. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Yeah, great question, and
you can definitely style a damp beard, but you wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he's saying
it's not damp, a dry. Like what he's saying is
later in the day, I want to style it. Should I dampen it again and add oil? Yes.
Would you do same? Let's say he's gonna do. Would you do? I guess this. You just reminded me of a question I had for Dan. Would you do heat? Let's say you do oil. And then I had to go pick up Owen at swimming.
Okay.
And I came back and my beard was dry. Should I wet it before I put heat onto it? Or should I put a little more oil into it? Or should it be good? It's been about an hour.
What did you do before swimming?
It was a shower or bath. It was wet. And I just put oil in, brushed it down, and then went left.
Okay, so that's what he's asking.
Right.
Yeah, so he's saying, I took a shower, didn't style, but I put oil in later in the day. So same thing, you're coming back, you need to dampen your beard, apply oil, and then go with the heat and styling. Never, ever use heat on a dry beard, and never use heat unless you have oil within 5 to 10 minutes of using that heat. So even if it's like 15, 20 minutes later, you need to reapply that oil.
Should I use the same as a normal application or a little less?
Feel it out. If your beard feels dry,
what's the normal feel of the beard when you're putting heat onto it?
Exactly. Okay. Yeah, if you feel like you still have some remnants left of the benefits earlier, maybe a little bit less. But if you feel like your beard's dried up and gone, my beard, I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to look into this more. My beard feels so much drier on days when I do not use heat. I don't know why. It's almost like the heat lets my beard take the oil more. I don't know if it penetrates
seals it in or
maybe. Yeah.
Cauterizes.
Yeah. Something to think about. If any of you guys have like strong thoughts on this, sometimes I'll throw out thoughts and I'll get 30 messages and it's like just spitballing and it's hard to manage. But if you're like, oh, I know exactly what you're talking about, shoot me a message because my beard does feel drier when I do not use heat. When I use heat, my beard feels fantastic.
And you're mostly blow dry, blow
dry
brush,
and all around because I use a heated brush every day too. So I use a heated brush on my sideburns and my mustache. So just all around, it just feels better.
Sometimes when we have these freelance conversations, we'll go home and Brian Carter will have something he's pulled out of it, like that connects it. So I think it's always a good discussion to have.
Yep. So never use heat with water only. Never, ever, ever. That's about the worst thing you can do to your beard. Is using heat without oil. I cannot think of many worse things than that. That oil's so important.
Heat up a pan and then put some water in it and see what happens.
Yep, exactly. Heat up a pan and throw in a steak that's not a good quality pan. You're going to really, really see. Hey, Dan, shaved my beard completely after disaster. Oh, man, sorry to hear that. I'm not trimming anything. Should I be using butter yet with Stubble? No. Wait to use butter until you can pinch the hairs, until there's some substance there, until you feel like the beard needs to be softer. That's when you want to start using that butter. But when it's Stubble, that's too short. Yeah. But mine too. All right, so Todd feels the same as me. Absolutely. Heat opens the pores and further could be, Chad. Yeah, definitely. I'll have to kind of think about that. My beard is extremely soft after heat and 100% feels dry if I don't use heat. Same here, Austin. So maybe there is something here. Okay, Dan, I think I misunderstood the evening routine. Oil after shower, wait 5 minutes. Do I need to dampen my beard again before butter? No. Sorry, Frank, I thought you were asking about just butter at night in general. So if you take a shower, you apply oil, wait 5 minutes, you do not have to. For me, I don't take a nighttime shower, so I do dampen my beard before putting in butter. So thank you for clarifying. Good question. Dan, do you think maybe it's because you cold rinse? I've tried it for months and my beard just feels better when I don't cold rinse. No, Logan, because I cold rinse with the heat too. So that variable's the same and wouldn't really have anything to do with, or I guess you're saying, okay, because if I cold rinse and then I don't apply heat afterwards, okay, I get what you're saying there. Possibly. I don't think so, but I won't rule it out. So yeah, maybe the heat opens the scales on the outside of the hairs. That could be, Charles. That could be, man. Yeah. It's interesting. It's good food for thought. Hey guys, I find when I get out of the shower, I put oil in my beard, it's still dry and feels like straw. I've tried conditioning, butter at night. Any suggestions? Man, it's one of those same kind of things. All the healthy habits combined. The feel in beard, it's
Maybe
either
oil.
It's going to be the product. It's going to be something not healthy with your body.
Are you conditioning or,
Yeah, he said I tried conditioning. Yep. So it's either the product or the health side.
And the conditioning, if you condition and then butter the same night, you're not going to get the best from either world. Like, well, the butter's not going to do much for you because it won't absorb quite as well.
Yeah.
Right?
Too many variables, man. It's just overall, you got to just keep. Here's my biggest pitch. If you're in that position, my beard feels like hay. You got to stay with the process. Truly trust the process. Be healthy internally, be healthy externally, and it will work out eventually. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but eventually. Do you use butter every night? Yes, every single night. Game changer with cold water rinse? Yep, absolutely. And that's not disputable. It may not be a preference for you guys, which is fine. No worries about that. But it is scientifically better for the hair and for the skin to end with a cold rinse. And again, I got a video that cites all the documentation and stuff on that one. So yes, absolutely. Hey, what's up, Donnie? How you doing, man? All right, my beard is super soft after heat. Absolutely. All right, good questions, guys.
Yeah,
good questions. All right, somebody taking off later, Greg? Okay. Let's pop back here. We got Blake. All right, get ready, guys. We were building this one up pretty good. Here is his update from last week. Oh, so this was...
two slides.
Yep, if you missed last week, guys, please go back and check out even just this one to see the progression of where Blake went from. We had 2 update pictures leading to this, and then we said just a little transparency trim. Absolutely love this. Love the shape. And here's one thing that I think is a perfect documentation of what a good transparency trim can do. That idea of addition by subtraction is it can give you a different shape that you don't even expect. So notice here, we told him to start at the side and then go through, which he did. Look at how much more volume he has on the sides, which you guys know I prefer and think is extremely important. I think volume is more important than length.
Would you say you'd like to pump up the volume?
Pump it up.
Pump up the volume. Dance.
And this volume would not be possible with this length of beard. No different color. I think it's just different lighting, Scott. If you can see like the background here. So just different lighting.
Just in case you wondered what lighting can do.
Right.
Significant.
True. But when you do that little trim here, it allows you to have more volume. And that I think is really, really important there. Really, really important. So yes. Dan, is it bad to use butter during the day every day? No, not at all, Vado. Totally fine, totally personal preference there. Yep.
What do you think of the side?
Yeah, okay. Absolutely. I'm just letting them, because I want that.
Marinate, let it sit.
I want that idea of doing that trim, and look at how much wider his beard is.
First ever trim. First time he's ever trimmed his beard.
That's wild.
And
wild. And with that, a lot of you would say, well, maybe it's a styling thing. No, you cannot get that volume with this much weight. Just something to consider. You cannot get that volume with this much weight here. All right, on the side on this one, boom. And on the side, like, tell me that's a shorter beard.
No. I will not tell you that.
Somebody, tell me that's a shorter beard. Because it doesn't, if you see this and you see that, it does not look like a shorter beard. And I even tried to make sure the heads were lined up and everything was about perfect here. That's not a shorter beard. That is addition by subtraction.
It's a more intentional beard.
Absolutely. All right. And keep looking at these guys. In that case, maybe using leave-in conditioner to help with it. Possibly. Beard. And do you guys have any beard oil recommendations to try? So many, Jeff. Jeff, send me a message, man. It's when it's so personalized and individual with so many variables, it's so much easier with a conversation. So, Jeff, send me an email, send me a message, and I'd be happy to figure out what's working for you, what's not. And that's what I do every day. So I'd be happy to do that. Do you carry a pocket comb? I do not, but I have combs in every frequent area.
I do lately, but it's
Pocket?
not it's actually the number one from Chicago.
The little guy?
And my beard's smaller, so I can use it on that, but more for my head hair.
Yeah, and here's Blake right here. He said the volume is massive now. Blake, I couldn't be happier with that result. Could not be happier. And Frank says, Dan, if you could rinse If you cold rinse, doesn't it clog your pores? Not to a point where it impacts any absorption of oil. Oil is going to absorb into your pores, whether they're closed, whether they're open. It is. Watch that video, guys. Just look up Dancy Bearded Cold Rinse. It goes through the whole entire explanation of why it's healthy for you, what happens. A quick, like the key point to a cold rinse and what it does is it's like reverse hypothermia, essentially. When you have hypothermia, right, when your body gets extremely cold, all of the nutrients of your body focuses in on the internal organs because they're the most important, right? If you're going to be hypothermic, your fingers are going to start to turn blue. Your toes are going to start to turn blue because all that blood is leaving and going to the important areas. Same thing happens when you cold rinse. When you cold rinse and you get it to your skin, even for 30 seconds, all of that blood rushes away from that source. Then when you step out of the shower, it comes flowing back like a crazy highway, and that burst just brings it like a supercharge of nutrients to your skin, and then you comb and you get it exfoliating and you promote it even more. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. So check out that video. It's an old one, but I've never had to make a remake of it because the information is so good in it. So yes. All right. Trim to trunk. Yeah, it really is a good effect. And as the mayor said, what lighting can do for a picture, that's crazy. Crazy. Keep that in mind too. I had somebody reach out to me today and they're like, do I need to trim? And I was like, you just need to not wear light clothing as it comes through. Are we going to ignore the clean? Ooh, I didn't. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Little slight cleanup. Good call.
We talked about that last week too. So
yeah. I think we did.
Good catch.
Great catch, Wolverine. Awesome. Thanks, Blake.
All right, Joseph D. Hey, love the show. I'm 3 months into my year. Just wanted to see your opinion. I'm still waiting for my cheeks to fill out. The only trimming I do is my lip line. Should I be cutting off flyaways?
Okay, let's check out Joseph here.
Going for a year.
Awesome. And Joseph, pictures are cropped here, and I'm sure some of you can tell, but it looks, I would bet a lot of money that he is a truck driver for a living. Thank you for what you do. We know now more than ever, world events and all that stuff, how important the truck drivers are.
Nothing happens without them.
A true backbone of this country, and not even just this country. I would imagine most countries. So thank you to any of the truck drivers. We have a really good base of truck drivers.
Well, I hope they can listen to us sometimes if they're driving.
Yeah, that's a good call. Podcast style.
Yeah, that's more and more. I'll do a lot of your live, like your Monday Night Live. Like I will listen to it and enjoy that a lot. You got a good voice, first of all.
Oh, thank you.
But it's almost the same experience. It's the same experience, but like how you read the chat out loud, it feels like you're in that too.
Cool. Thank you. And I have to watch yours because your face is just too pretty not to.
Well, thank you. So,
I have to.
We all have our beards.
Michael, thanks for coming in, man. I did say that we are trying some new jerkies tonight, and I'm excited for the jerky you have on the way for us next week. So thank you, man. Very, very excited. I mentioned that earlier. All right. Casey, sorry about the rant of appreciation for truckers there. 3 months in, just want your opinion, waiting for the cheeks to fill in. Mayor, should he cut the flyaways, and what do you think?
I don't think you want to cut the flyaways unless they're totally bugging you. I think you have a really clean look. I think your flyaways are going to be the lighter colored hair, and they're not even visible to us really. They're not going to. Nobody else is going to really notice that either. If you're going for the year, you're doing a great job. What you're going to continue to see is that cheek will continue to, kind of grow up. You'll see it fill in. It is the slowest part. And just keep doing what you're doing. The neckline, it looks like you're kind of leaving that. If you're truly going for the year, you don't want to touch that unless something gets like out of control that's really bugging you. Keep going, keep growing.
Absolutely. And I think, if I'm looking correctly here, I believe his hat is the logo of the affiliate announcement for today's show.
That's crazy.
With BABC. Joseph, if you're in here, please comment to confirm or deny.
If you're driving, do not comment.
Right.
We're good.
Unless it's speech to talk, then you can do that. Is that a BABC? And I don't think I put that logo on here anywhere, but you can kind of see it right here. It's just the colored version of it as it goes through, but I think that is the one.
No, Mike, we're assuming...
He said that's correct.
We cropped because we could see the rest of the picture. Mike was asking why are we assuming that he's a trucker. We saw the rest of the picture before we zoomed it in.
Yep, Mike, so I'll go back to it and show you, but Exactly. The picture was cropped, and the background of the picture was trucker. It wasn't as. It is 100%. He's a trucker. I was just trying to kind of feed into a little bit there. But he said, yep, that is correct. So that is so cool. So yeah, if you guys missed it earlier, I am the first ever and only affiliate for BABC, Dancy 15. And we have already given away the caddy. The last part of tonight, you guys are going to give away this loaded bag over here.
What was that, like 3 oils in it? Or two couple oils, some wash, conditioner, the black brush, the comb, scissors.
Oh my gosh. Even the bag alone.
And the bag itself is...
And this is a new updated bag too. I'm not gonna be able to show you guys, but it's got a special spot for scissors in here somewhere too, to make them safe and secured away. So just so you know there, man, that's pretty cool. Okay, let's pop back here. We're not on Christopher. Let's go through. Oh man, crazy. Okay.
I think we're there.
But yeah, so this was the background of a truck. So it wasn't us like trying to speculate or anything like that. So awesome, guys. Yeah, exactly. I love that wash. Stripping, but great. Okay. I agree with the mayor. Doing great, man. Keep it up. If you want to introduce heat down the road, I think that would be a big plus as it goes through. Okay. Tom. You want me to read this one, Mayor?
I got it.
Got it. Okay.
I'm new to beard growing and beard care. I have a problem with my beard wanting to grow toward the center of my chin, no matter how I straighten it. Can you give me any advice? It is growing plenty thick. I just won't straighten.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh. That's what I thought I was getting to, guys. This is our last one of the night, everybody. This is our last one of the night. And then the big one, the bag giveaway is coming next. So stay tuned, everybody. Stay tuned. And I'm going to go back over that again, the BABC, so we can get people a chance, because I didn't want to rush it, but I didn't also want the show to be taken over by it, if you guys know what I mean. So, all right, so let's check out Tom.
Basically, he's not able to straighten it. No,
yep.
He doesn't say what he's really trying either.
In full disclosure, Tom did reach out to me today. I did give him advice, and he said, hey, do you think I could still send into the show to maybe help out other people in my position, which we encourage all the time. If you guys have a question, there's at least 10 beardsmen that are going to watch this that have the same ones. So very, very cool that he still wanted to be able to do this. Okay, so growing in, I have a problem with my beard, wanting to go towards the center, and no matter how I straighten it, all right? So I'll pitch with what I said to him, and I'll kind of kick it to you. So essentially he said, I cannot control these hairs right here and get them to do what I want. My response to Tom was, Tom, you are at the epitome of an awkward stage. He is right at the point where his beard could be wrapping to the face, but it's just beyond that. So what do I mean by that? When your beard is short enough to contour to your face, Mayor could style his beard to his face. He's almost at, that's free. You're almost at the same spot as Tom there.
It's a little too thick, Dan.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. There is some variables there.
Layers.
But what I mean by that is the beard will, if it's short enough, you can contour and wrap it under the jawline, and it looks real neat, looks real clean. And then it gets to a point where you can't quite do that anymore, because once you start wrapping it to the jaw, then it starts flipping out at the bottom. So then it's time to start facing the beard down to the ground, straight down. Tom is right there. As he grows, there's going to be a little bit more to work with as it goes through. The profile is immaculate. Right here, I do get what he's saying, right? I understand these spots right here. As Tom grows, it's going to get easier and easier and easier because he does want to grow longer. And so he's like, okay, that was good to rationalize. But I'll pitch it in a different way for Tom, for anybody else watching. Mayor, he may be in an awkward phase, but this is where he's at. Is there anything you would advise for where he's at right now?
Embrace. You have a really cool shape to your lying down like by the ear. It kind of wraps. It's a really cool edge to that. And I want to say I respect going for the big beard, but you have a really sharp short beard style there. It's already, I don't know how much that's you or how much it's just natural, but it looks really, really good. Yeah, Dan's absolutely right. You're just kind of going through that point where you are going to want to just kind of let it have a little bit more gravity to it. And then I love that edge. I don't know if you're going to go and you're going to commit to the ear, you're going to give up that sharpness to let the underbeard fill out more. So that's gonna be a little bit of a stage 2, I think, as you kind of battle that. But overall, you've definitely got the genes for it. But also, you have a great short beard.
I agree entirely. And great comments in the chat, guys. Style looks good to me. I wish mine looked that good. We had a great comment by Sarah. I can't wait to buy some shirts from CMC. Thank you. She'll be very happy. And let it grow another 2 months. Dan B makes a really great point. Make sure you leave that neckline alone now. If you're growing bigger, it is time to go through. Joe Perry had the same exact question. And I think I saw Joe say, I thought somebody said that it looked very Spartan-esque. And I agree. It definitely has kind of that Spartan style to it. Oh, here it is. Sarah said, very Spartan-esque. I agree. Does he use heat? I think he does. Yep. I think he is using heat here. And, oh, that is natural. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So, hey, man, you can definitely get some style, but it looks great. Mm-hmm. I say just keep riding it out. Enjoy the journey. Great color. Great looking beard. Awesome, man. Super, super cool. Mayor, people watching, one more time, scrolling down below, but some people, like you said, they listen. They don't physically watch. How can they enter the show next week for free?
Send in your couple questions, a little outline to beardadvicelive@gmail.com. Give us a front shot of your beard, a side shot, and any questions specifically that you have. In the meantime, if you have a styling question, you can always hit Dan or myself on Instagram at Mayor's Beard Journey at Dan C Bearded. I've been getting more questions. I don't know if it's just kind of starting to pick up for me, and a couple years in the game, my feet are on the ground.
Yeah,
I've been able to help a few.
I think having your own show, people come to you, feel comfortable in that position. So
sure.
Super cool.
They know me better.
I agree.
I think that's what it takes.
Yep. My beard did that around the same length. One trick that worked was combing down all the way around and then doing a beard part in the middle, center to left, center to right, and then down again. There's a lot of value in combing in different directions, and there's especially a lot of value in using heat in different directions to straighten the hairs. It's similar to the concept that the mayor demonstrated in a video of using that heat in layers. So yeah, great feedback. Okay, we do have that last giveaway coming up in just a second, but I do want to pop back to the beginning real quick, just one more time to talk about this company, but also give you guys a chance to leave some feedback. So final chance here, guys. Is there a scent you could recommend from BABC? Have you had any experience with their products, their customer service, their free samples? Just a chance to throw that out there in the universe. Maybe there's a prospective consumer. Maybe there's someone who's never heard of them before. What comment would you like to leave? Even if it is, and I really mean this, I don't just say this just to put it out there. Even if it is like, I tried it, it didn't agree with my beard, or I'm not gonna buy from them again, and say it in the best kind of
positive light.
Yeah, that's a good way to say it. Best positive light as it goes through. And any good nighttime scents from them? I use Ladies Man at night. That is my go-to. And like I said, I am honored to be with this company. Some of the best customer service, some of the best policies in the entire game. And they have a wide range of scents. I just don't have any that I'm obsessed with yet. Keyword there is yet. We are going to be working on that. It was the same way with Artius, man. Now I have my entire line with them. Mm-hmm. So something to keep in mind. You never burn those bridges because you never know what's going to come around.
Did you ever see that movie, The Ladies Man?
Who's in it?
Tim Matt,
no.
Yes, I'm the ladies man.
I don't think so.
Okay, it's like I think it's a Saturday Night Live spinoff.
Okay, yeah, I don't think so.
Yes.
All right,
that's pretty good.
And so DanC15 is your discount. It's on all the videos there. Veteran owned, veteran employed, one of the longest running US companies. They are super well known for their free samples. You've probably seen their YouTube ads on my videos if you guys don't have YouTube Premium. Couple of key things here. Lifetime warranty on all of their products, okay? All their products. Money back guarantee, fast shipping, hassle-free returns. If you get a scent you don't like, they'll find one you like. If something breaks, they'll replace it. If there's a problem, they'll make it right. So just make sure you know that there's really not a whole lot of risk. What is their oil viscosity? Yeah, I would say a medium light. Would you go light?
Light.
Full light? Yeah.
Medium. No, you're right.
Okay.
You're more specifically right.
Yeah.
There are couple lighter, but not many.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, medium light on the oil. Very soft, smooth butter. Conditioner is brand new. All natural. And I don't even have a problem with not all natural conditioner as long as it's good quality stuff, but theirs is all natural. And hopefully you guys are reading the comments as they come through here. And that's what we're giving away tonight. Let's go ahead and pop to that last one.
Wow.
We are giving away the fully loaded travel bag. And the mayor was listing all the products and stuff that's in there. You're also getting this amazing bag.
And it is like an amazing bag.
It's not an exaggeration. I never made a penny off of this company before, hopefully today. But I've never made a penny off this company. And I've always recommended this bag, number one, while there's countless affiliates that sell travel bags, right? I have them from all the companies. I like them. They're great. But when I travel, I use this bag. It's padded. It's made for beard products. It's manly.
And the padding, like you can put it into like the top of a suitcase. It can ride safely, and it's not gonna squish and break, and your toothpaste won't be squirted out.
Yes. How's the butter? Really good. I was able to give some feedback before they launched. I helped them out on that. Again, wasn't an affiliate, wasn't paid for it, just had a good relationship with them. I like helping companies, and so that was pretty cool. And to be honest, it was an honor to work with such a well-known and prestigious company. So Austin said he wears the butter every night. Awesome, man. So yes. All right, is it ladies man or ladies man? I think IES, but
I believe it would be the first.
Yeah, that's a good question. What thickness would you say their conditioner is? Light. Light, Logan. It is one of the lighter conditioners that I've had. That all natural base to it kind of gives it that lightness. Mountain Man is awesome. Yeah, so they have a bunch where it's like they'll have a lime, but then it has a scent I don't like. I'm like, oh. Then they've got another one. It's got something clove in it. I'm like, oh man. So I'm gonna get that dream scent with them. That is gonna be my promise. If your preferences align with me, we're gonna make it happen, and we've already discussed it. So I am excited. Their balm is wicked smooth. Yeah, I haven't used their balm in probably 2 years, I would say, but from what I remember, it was really good quality. Yeah, really, really good quality there. Do they have scent profiles on the website? Scott, somebody said earlier that they have the best scent profile page. It's very descriptive and informative. So check one out on there, guys. And let's throw the link in the chat for the giveaway one more time for you guys to get a chance to be able to try these. And again, free samples, you guys. You just pay shipping. It's usually like $2. So you get to try them out and see what they have. Dan, have you tried the root beer scented oil? I think I've tried all of them, Michael. I'm pretty sure I've had every scent that they've ever made. And the root beer one was one of the better ones for me. Not an obsession, but one of the better ones for me. And you have the original in today?
I do.
You like that one?
I do.
Okay. Fun fact.
The Patriot, too, I've tried.
Yeah, the new Patriot, too. Yep. The original was not their original oil. Fun fact. The Biker was their original oil. Hence, Sons of Anarchy, they sponsored the finale.
In fact, the name of the company.
It's
all got that vibe.
Yeah. All right, guys. How is their lavender scent? I think it's lavender and something else that I don't like. If it's just pure lavender.
Lavender and pizza?
Ooh. It is National Pizza Day.
It is?
It is.
Oh.
But we didn't have pizza. Sam's super into her. She's working out twice a day. She is measuring our food with
the scale
and everything. So
good luck with that.
Yeah.
But you don't even have any restaurants on the way home from work.
No, none.
But
I do have a lot of jerky.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah,
and that's probably better for you.
Right.
The drive-thrus are bad for your. They're real bad.
I can't eat any of those anyway.
Yeah.
There's no other drive-thru other than like Panera that I can have. All right, everybody. Lavender and Earl Grey and vanilla. Oh yeah, it's that Earl Grey that strikes me wrong. Yep. I can't do that for some reason. Can't do that.
I like a nice cup of tea. I don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
When I lived with my parents when I was younger, like a kid.
You fancy.
I would have Earl Grey with a little milk in it.
You fancy. Any mustache wax recommendation? Yeah. Can You Handlebar Secondary? Out of Michigan, not an affiliate or anything, but great company. And then Westwide. Those seem to be the top two most loved mustache waxes that are out right now. Can You Handlebar Secondary and then Westwide. Absolutely. Any scents that smell like jerky? I hope not. I don't want to smell like jerky.
Just be hungry.
Wondering if Ladies Man is like Lemon Delight? Not as sweet or lemony.
Whose scent is Lemon Delight?
That was a seasonal one by Defined.
Oh. Interesting.
It's probably staggering to think about how many scents are in my brain.
It's nonsense. It's nonsense.
But could you imagine that? I've been reviewing for over 3.5 years, and I'm able to pull a seasonal scent that doesn't even exist anymore. That's crazy. Nice, James. Nice. Can You Handlebar was the first beard oil. Yeah, really good company. Really, really good company. Detroit Beard Co. wax. All right, I don't even know that there is a Detroit Beard Co.
Probably.
Are you thinking of Detroit Grooming? So their mustache wax is really light. It's not a very strong hold, but maybe that's what you're looking for. Yeah, maybe that is. So who knows? Lemon Delight is no longer available, is seasonal. I said that, Vado.
He was typing it. He had already typed it, all caps.
And he was like, I did all this work. I'm going to put it through. So, Vado, I talked to, true story, and then we're doing the giveaway here. Mayor's checking his clock. He's like, we got to go.
No, I got a message.
True story, Vado. I did bring you up in class yesterday. I'm teaching about the Romans right now. And if you guys don't know, the Romans are the great copycats in history. They didn't really do anything original. They took all their ideas from the Etruscans and the Greeks, whether it was their art, whether it was their military, their architecture, but they stole the Greek language. And one thing they have in common is the Greek language and the Roman language only used caps. That's it. They only had uppercase letters. And I said, everybody, this is a true story. I said, everybody has someone in their life that abuses all caps. and I was like, if you don't, it's probably you. And I said, I've got somebody that abuses all caps. What? I'm famous? To about 152 seventh graders, you are famous without a doubt. Without a doubt. Okay.
What you do when your caps locks button is stuck, you become Vado.
I like it. Maybe that is. Maybe that's like
his keyboard.
His keyboard just has a stuck key on it. Oh my gosh. But that is a true story. The Romans did. And I'll show you guys one thing I wanted to show on Monday, but I forgot. I'll show you after the giveaway in case anybody wants to stick around for a slight poop talk history lesson. It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Thanks, Vado. I didn't hear Dan on the Lemon Delight. Oh, wait, come on, man. All right, just kidding. All right, let's go ahead, guys. If you see your name on the screen, please leave a comment. Did we add lines on there? Yep. Leave a comment, and you've won one of the coolest giveaways we've ever done on this channel.
And Sarah's got a suggestion for Vado. Hey, if your caps lock key is stuck, use your phone. I think that's great advice.
That's good advice.
Together, we will combine to come up with a solution to the caps locks mysteries.
Yes.
If they are one.
All right. If you are here, leave a comment for this very cool giveaway win. Let's see. Walter Miller, are you in the building? Walter Miller. What's up, Reptile Girl? How you doing?
If you don't hear from Walter, don't leave yet.
Yeah, don't leave, guys. Because if Walter's not here,
it could be you.
It could be you.
And on your way out, we'd love a like. A like on the way out.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be great.
A little ticket out the door.
Yeah.
For next time, if it wasn't today.
Okay. No immediate comments. Usually, if somebody's here, they're waiting on the giveaway. You know, they're watching. They have some people have it typed in already.
That's me. ...
That is you? Or are you joking?
I don't know. It's a smirky face.
Okay.
I'm here.
All right. Yep. Okay, let's see here.
Crud.
All right.
No, I wouldn't say congrats yet, guys.
No, not yet. All right, I'm trying to see here on the email. Okay, because I don't know if they are here. Oh, it's not Bearded Wolf. Okay, I didn't think so.
Sometimes I want to make comments and I remember that it doesn't really help you.
Yeah.
Like, I do it all the time. I'm obnoxious. I'm like, did.
Okay. Well, we'll throw the congrats there because it's by the email. So thank you, everybody. Here, first, though, I do have to show you guys something real quick on this one. Mayor, where can they find you on Sunday?
On Sunday at 9 p.m. I'm going to be on Beyond Bearded. I know it's Super Bowl Sunday. We're going to be talking about why should you actually, how often should you wash your hair, condition. We talk about all things men's grooming. I get topics from you. We do a cologne of the week. I need to get that out, by the way. And we just learn about Beyond Bearded. We've learned so much about taking care of our beards. Let's look at the other aspects of our life and brush it up. Style tips, things like that.
Yeah, and guys, we know it was not Bearded Wolf. We had somebody else that claimed it in here, and so we have the email, so we'll be sending it out to the person that signed up with the email. So they are here, so congrats to them. But okay, let me go ahead and show you guys one thing real quick. Oh, we got a little pop-up here from the History Channel. First thing that you are looking at is a sponge on a stick. Okay, do you know about this, Mayor?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Why this is here.
In the chat, I am displaying a Roman sponge on a stick, okay? No, we got the win, Mike. Just fully honest, I'm just not going to say the name out loud.
Gotcha.
So if you understand, we do have a winner.
Just can't.
Yeah.
Not back to what we talked about at the beginning. Yep.
Correct, exactly. So a sponge on a stick. The Romans did not have the invention of toilet paper. So this is what they simply used to wipe their bums. True story. And the toilet that they would wipe their bums in was a communal toilet. Let me go ahead and find it here. This is what their toilets looked like, you guys. So this is how...
Do you rinse the stick after? Or?
They did in the communal water.
Ah, good.
Yes, and then when you were done with it, you put it in the middle for everybody to use after you.
Well, yeah, of course.
And they wondered why people were dying at such a young age in Rome. And yes. So take a look at this. Also, their toilets would lift up, and you could go. They had some that were directly connected to their underwater aqueducts or their underwater kind of like sewer system, which was a new invention by the Etruscans. But some of them were set to have buckets. So when you'd go number 2, you'd go in a bucket, and somebody would come collect it, and they would sell it to the farmers as rich Roman fertilizer. And that was somebody's job, was to go sell it. And
they side hustle.
They thought that it was a higher quality fertilizer because the rich people had greens and better food and stuff. But this is how you went. Look at this guy down here reaching in to get his sponge on a stick. And my favorite part, if you guys look closely here, if you look closely, notice under the toilet where the hole is, there's an entrance for you to stick the sponge on a stick, so you don't have to stand up to wipe. You can just simply whoop, whoop, whoop.
I don't want to.
Yeah, yep.
And that was a long ago, and we have moved on, but it is interesting to learn about. That's wild.
Yes.
Seems like you could think of about 5 different better ways to make it happen, Captain. Whatever, though. That's cool.
Yeah, they shared the sticks. They cleaned up in there and everything. So, Vinny G. So the toilet brush in the bathroom isn't to clean my bum? Well played, sir. Well played, sir.
For your teeth.
Yeah, well played. And yeah, they were wiping from the front, to the front. So they were bringing everything up. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. And then just in case you forgot, here is the sponge on a stick. And there is one fact that I did not tell my students, and maybe they're watching right now, but...
that's bonus, though. This is just bonus material.
This is bonus right here.
Director's cut.
And this is the final thing we will leave off with. There is a famous story of a gladiator who took his own life by going to the toilet and shoving the communal sponge down his throat.
I guess he really had to go one way or the other.
One more time. The communal, for one, these sponges, I think sometimes my students are like, oh, that's crazy, Mr. Command, saying that wild stuff. The communal sponge.
Everybody's,
the communities. He took the communal sponge. Yeah.
Again, I can think of 1,000 ways that it would be.
Yeah. Yes.
He's making a point, though.
So.
Hope you got it.
If anybody's struggling out there.
Hey, we're still talking about him.
Right?
He's in history. He's on the History Channel. But that's, you got to get there, guys. Is it worth it? And what do his descendants think?
Man.
Oh, yeah. I think I know that name from somewhere.
Yeah. Gary, they were emperors, not king. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, the emperors definitely had their own sponges. They also did things like drink gladiators' blood because they thought that would help them live longer. They often, Roman funerals featured 2 slaves fighting to the death, and when the winner was announced the winner, they executed him as well.
You know, a perspective on this. I'm a perspective guy. I hope that humankind lasts long enough that somebody looks back at the things that we do today with the same kind of feeling, because that's possible.
Yeah. Yes. Oh. What a way to end. What a way to end. I wanted to share it on Monday, but today seemed fitting for some reason. Yeah, for some reason. So thank you guys. I was happy to announce that affiliate. We did some super cool, hopefully memorable giveaways, and hopefully help some people out with some advice. We hope to hear from you next week Other than that, got a review coming Friday, got a new video on Sunday, and we got the Mayor's Beyond Bearded Sunday night.
We'll see you then, guys. Enjoy the Super Bowl, enjoy your parties, enjoy your fun. Stop by 9 o'clock on this channel. Check out what we're doing.
Daniel M, love you, man. He said, sorry, did I miss anything? Not much.
All the things.
Yeah, not much. You're good. All right, take care, guys. Hope you have a great week, an enjoyable time with your family. Reach out if you ever need it. Either of us. Mayor's always available. I'm always available. And have a great Wednesday, almost to Super Bowl weekend. You can do it. Bye, guys.